Hi guys! Welcome to a Miss Chloe Flosstube. You guys are such gems for joining me. A big welcome back to anyone that is returning. You know I love seeing you again. And a big hi, hello, how are you to anyone that might have just found me and been new. I am Miss Chloe and this is my little corner of the internet where I get to talk about my cross-stitching journey and share my craft with you guys. And I am so excited you are here. This week's video is only going to be short because I have been unwell for the last couple of weeks. Which has hindered my ability to stitch just a little bit. So if there are any rough cuts in this video or it seems really short or you find that my voice changes, I am sorry. It is because I am still not 100%, not quite there yet. I was just having a good day with my voice, so I decided to try and film, but there may be some cuts for coughing. Okay, so this week I have 4 whips to share with you. I've got a start and finish to share with you, and I've got some other little craft projects that I did with my friend during a crafternoon that I thought you guys might like to see, so I brought them along. So the first thing I want to show you is a stitch along that should be finished, but it's not, but that's okay because they're start alongs, right? So this is my little squirrel. Look how cute he is. I absolutely love this guy. I have decided that he looks like a Hamish, so I'm calling him Hamish. And he is by Maloka Designs. So he was the Maloka Designs free sale. And it has just finished, so we actually have the rest of his head, and we've got all of this part of his tummy that I haven't quite gotten around to stitching yet, because 1/1 when you have a bad headache is not a good idea. But I will get him finished sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping. I think he's really pretty. I love the patterning in his tail, especially. It was my favorite part to stitch. This stitch is done as 1/1, and it is on a 32 count Stitch Me fabric called Gunmetal that came inside of a Black Needle Society box. I believe this one came in Steampunk. And it's been really beautiful to work on. This fabric is soft, but not too soft. It's really stable, so none of my threads seem to go awry, nothing goes missing. And it's just been a real joy to work on this little guy and pop him on this particular fabric. So that's him. The best thing about doing him 1/1 is that I still have all of this space for activities. So I'll be able to use this for at least 2 more projects. Maybe a slightly bigger one and another small one. But I'm so happy with how it's come out, and I've just really loved working on this fabric. This is the first time I've worked on Bestitch Me fabric. And I'm sold. It's beautiful. If you have not tried it, I recommend it. Because it's just been really lovely. It's such a good experience. But yeah, that's him. And I had a couple of people question on TikTok and a few other places where I've been posting Hamish's little reels. I did not pick this color by doing a floss toss. I picked this color because it was in my stash and I thought it would look good with the orange. That was it. I went, oh yeah, that'll look good on orange. And it does. But, you know, toss all your floss. Toss all your floss. It's a good thing to do. And I often just get excited about one single color, and it's not even like the main color. But I'm really happy with him. I love how he's turning out. As always, my needle minders here. This one is Ginger Stitch, and these guys are Black Needle. That will be a theme throughout all of my projects, as always. So if you see needle minders, they are either Black Needle Society or Ginger Stitch. So check out those guys if you like something you see. The next piece I have is my Greenhouse of Oddities. This is a stitch along that's currently going and is by Lola Crow. And it has been so much fun, you guys. I have loved doing this. I've had to put it down again because it's too much concentration for headaches and illness. So I haven't done a lot on it. I am a little bit behind. I put in this tree the other day. There it is, close up for you. And it was just really nice to stitch. The colors went so well together, and it was easy. Once you put in the first color, the second color just naturally followed the path. So it was really nice. I've started working on the deadhead moth, and then I want to do the poison plant with the little bell flowers up the top, and then I'm saving the eyeball plant because I think that's going to be a lot of fun to stitch, and it's really creepy, so that's kind of cool. And then I need to finish the next release, which goes here, and it's a little skeleton on a bench. It's really cool, and they've got the corpse flower, and then over here we've got like a scientist and a pond. So I am hoping to catch this one up. It will not be done this week. It will not be done this week. There'll be another release out very soon. I'm not going to catch it in time for that, and that's okay. I'm telling myself that's okay. I am hoping to get a little bit more done on it and at least finish the release with the deadhead moth and the bell plant. I think that's a decent goal for the next week, considering I don't get a lot of time to stitch now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one, and I've loved it because each little plant or animal or person has come with a fact sheet, so I get to learn a little bit about them as well, which has been really interesting. I think there's 3 releases left on this girl, and then she is done. Which makes me a little bit sad. I really enjoyed trying to work out what the plants are going to be or the people are going to be, and you know, it's been a really interesting little stitch along. It's got so many fun facts and so many things to learn. So I've really enjoyed this one from Lola Crow, and I definitely think I will be doing their patterns again in the future. This guy is stitched 2/2 on 32 count. So to give you some idea, I'm going to bring Hamish back. You can see the difference in the size of the stitches there. And it's really dramatically different. Because of course you go across 2 stitches to get 1 stitch on this piece, and across 1 to get it on this piece. So it's quite a bit smaller, it's quite a lot finer. But it's been really interesting to be able to have a direct comparison to another 32 count and just have a look. So I really enjoyed that aspect of working on the 2 pieces as well. Okay, the next piece I worked on is a new start because I don't have enough projects to go, you know. This is the Horrorflies Stitch Along from Noctiflora Designs. So at the moment we've just got the frame released, and I did a stupid and I started my frame too close to the edge, but I'm also too far in to fix that. So for framing purposes, I'm just going to sew a little bit of fabric on the side. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. This is also, surprise, on a 32 count. This one's called Fairy Light, and it's actually coming up pretty nicely in this video. If I hold it on this exact angle, you can see with the greens and the purples, which I think is going to be really cute underneath all of the Horrorflies that are coming out. So each Horrorfly will have its own spot on the map, and it will be stitched in. I'm so excited. I have not done anything from this designer before, but I've seen their patterns online and they're just really creepy, really kooky out there, and I love it. I love it. I'm obsessed. So when this came up, I had to grab it. I'm doing this one with the lovely Amy and Liz. I'm also doing the last one with Amy and Liz, which has been a lot of fun. So we've got a little group chat going about the sals, and we chat to each other. So I am almost halfway through the frame. I've just got this little bit to do on the top on this side, and then I've got another border that looks like this that'll go on the bottom. And I'm a little bit nervous about that because it's quite gappy between this bit and the next bit that joins up. So there's going to be lots of triple counting. Lots of triple counting, and I don't know what will happen if I get it wrong. I might cry a little bit, you guys. I might cry a little bit. But yeah, that's where this one's at. In the next couple of weeks, I think we've got 2 or 3 weeks before the next bit comes out. So I want to get it all filled in. These little bits here are going to be like neon green, and the letters are backstitched as well with the neon green, and it's up in here. So it's very cool, very like toxic energy dripping. I love it. I love it. Yeah. My next project, actually both of my next projects are going to be on 18 count Ada. I know, who am I? This one is I Am Kenough, which is of course from the Barbie movie. If you guys have seen it, if you've seen the viral sweatshirt, like it's everything, it's everywhere. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I downloaded a program to chart myself, and I have charted this one. This is my first ever pattern, you guys. So I am partway through stitching it. It will come up on my Instagram when it is fully finished, and I'm so excited to share it with you. If you would like it, I will give you a link, and you can go and get it, and you can stitch it yourself. It is just my first pattern, so be kind. Be kind, it's not perfect. But it is only 3 colors. And I think it's only like 600 something stitches, so it's not very big. It's really cute, and I'm really enjoying working on it. Getting this swirl thing to line up properly is the hardest thing ever. But I'm really happy with how it's coming out. My friend Stitched by Liz, I showed her the pattern. I wanted her to check if it would open and if it reads okay. Because you know when you stare at something too long and it just doesn't look right anymore? I had that moment. So I sent it to her just to see if she could open it, if she thought it looked all right. And she immediately started stitching it, which just made my heart so warm. In fact, she started it before I did. So I started mine today, and I'm hoping to finish mine tonight after I edit this video. But yeah, she started it just before I did, and she posted it in a Whip Wednesday, and she mentioned that I designed it, and I got the warm fuzzies, you guys. Like, it's so amazing. I never thought someone would actually want the stuff I do, but here we go. So I have a proper program now to design patterns, and I'm gonna have a go at designing just a few little bits and pieces, and I will put links to them in my Instagram when they are done and when I have test stitched them to make sure that they actually work. But yeah, I'm really proud of this. It's so stupid and it's so niche, but it makes me really happy. Yeah, I guess I'm a designer now. The last piece I have to show you today was my start and finish since my last video. And it's also ridiculous and really cute. This is the Barbenheimer. I stitched this before seeing the Barbie movie with my mother-in-law. We loved it. We had a great time. But one of the girls on the stitching groups put this out because she couldn't stop thinking about it and the crossover between the 2 movies and how they came out together. So she released it for free as a free pattern, and I stitched this one and I absolutely loved it. I did this in 2 days. There are a lot more stitches in this explosion cloud than you expect there to be. And I also did the back stitching myself. So the word Barbenheimer at the top there, that was not on the chart. I did work that out myself with a pen and some grid paper. Further reasons to downloading software that I can now do it a little bit easier. But yeah, I was really, really happy with this one. I just did mine in DMC, and it was a lot of fun to do. So I showed this to Liz, and she started it at the same time I did, and we stitched it sort of in tandem. But we had a lot of fun. So this chart didn't come with any colors listed. It was a choose your own adventure kind of color situation, I suppose. And I have linked some of the colors back to Kenough. So the color that I did Barbie's head in is going to be the same color that I do Ken's K in. And I'm hoping to frame them together. Because it's just so cute and so stupid, and I love it so much. I'm going to pop them on the wall together. But yeah, that's what I've worked on in the last couple of weeks. And then I had a crafternoon with my friend Amy. And we made scissor fobs, you guys. Look how cute this is. Oh, all my letters are the wrong way around. Hang on. Made scissor fobs with our names on them. And they're so cute. This is my rainbow one. I could not get my name in a single color. The bead pack just did not like me. But it's my fault, I suppose, for having a long name, right? So this is a really long one. And I've been hanging it off my work stuff. And then off my Voldemort scissors, I made a Barbie themed one. Because these colors are just gorgeous. But they also just scream Barbie, you know? And I think this one was my favorite one. This little rainbow. It's very cute. And then I also made a couple of bee ones. So they've got these really sweet little bumblebees on the bottom and some little beehives. So Amy and I spent the day making these. We made a whole bunch and we just had so much fun doing it. She has the best bead collection, which she very kindly let me use. And we went through and we beaded a whole bunch for ourselves, and we also made some for our friend Liz and sent them across as a little bit of happy mail. And we just had a really nice afternoon doing that, which was really cool. And now I will never lose my scissors again because I will have all these shiny things hanging off them, which is great because I lose scissors all the time. Anyone else? Is it just me? Like I have a place to put them. I have a carousel for them. I have bags for them. I think, yeah, this time it'll be fine. No, suddenly I'm down to one pair of scissors and I can't find them anywhere. So I'm hoping putting shiny things will help me because I'm basically a magpie. Let's be real. Anything shiny and I immediately get distracted. All right, so fingers crossed that this helps me because like, this is a lot easier to see now because there's so much on it, right? So many colors and it's so bright. So hopefully that will help me, especially when they fall like between the cushions on the couch and stuff. Oh, I got a small thing of Stitchy Kindness too. My friend got me this cute little kit and it comes with like a yellow Ada. And it says, let your smile change the world. Don't let the world change your smile. And it's just so cute. So this one is on 14 count. And it's got cotton threads in it. They're all in there. They're very bright. But I think that should be a bit of fun. It's really cute to do. So thank you very much, Tamika. I was really surprised. It was really sweet. And I can't wait to stitch it because it's just so cute. So I might have to use it as a incentive when I finish catching up the greenhouse. Maybe I can stitch that one. I think it'll be a quick stitch. I like the gradients in the letters. I think it's going to be really sweet to put up. It'll be perfect for the guest room. Okay, I can feel my voice starting to waver, so I think I've got to stop. Got to stop rambling and yapping with you guys. But I will hopefully see you again in 2 weeks. So until then, stay safe, be happy, and craft something beautiful, you guys. Bye.